If there's one YouTuber I think everybody in the YouTube space is learning from, it is going to be MrBeast actually. And on a recent podcast he did with the Diary of the CEO, there are a lot of things I actually learned from MrBeast, and I think that we also should pay attention to it on why he is not just successful, but why it's actually even more different being compared to who we are, especially in the creator space and when it comes to business as well. So the first thing, be over obsessive with things. If you add end time is telling about the story, he said especially during the time of COVID, before he started YouTube, when he was getting ready on YouTube, he and his friends decided that no drinking, no smoking, they wake up in the morning, make videos, edits, share ideas, they do that thing repeatedly until it actually became success for him. And if you look at what he's ever doing, actually doing, when it comes to festivals, when it comes to making videos, when it comes to anything he's actually involved in, there's a level of dedication, excessive obsessiveness he actually has to things. This one is not just a matter of being focused or being this. No, it's actually obsessive, and being obsessive is actually pays more than just being hardworking on whatever he's working on. The second thing is nothing is impossible. You just haven't tried it yet. He counted 200,000. He raised $20 million to beat 20 million trees. He gave out $5 million in the biggest reality show. He started his own chocolate company. Has gotten to 400 million subscribers. So when people say that some things are not impossible, the only thing that's not impossible is that you cannot just become God. That's all. That's the only thing that is impossible. Every other single thing is actually more like possible. The moment you can see it in your head and you are courageous enough to speak it out, it's actually going to be possible. He has been courageous enough to say that the next target you want to hit is 500 million followers on YouTube. It is actually going to be possible for him since he has got it to 100 million, 200 million, 300 million, 400 million. 500 million should be walkover, probably before the end of this year as well. Another one again that I said is to be at the top is like being on a treadmill at the max. It's about who stays the longest. To those at the top, you see, when you're at the top, that's when you make your biggest mistake. Being at the top, the higher you go, the lower the pressure, the lower the altitude. Being at the top is actually much more suffocating than being below. But actually, if you are so dedicated and you want to be at the top, you have to have endurance. It is that endurance, like running a marathon. It's not a marathon is not for the fastest person. It's for this person who can keep on going at a certain pace from the beginning till the end. It's your endurance that will actually keep you there as number one. So don't actually expect that when you get there because you have money, because you have power, it will be an easy walk. No, that is when you have more pressure mounted on you as well, because there's a lot of people looking up to you this time around. Number 4 is, he said, I don't care how risky it is. I'll do it and get the result I want. And that's why if you look at the types of videos he's making, it's different compared to what other YouTubers are making. No matter how big the YouTubers, no matter how big the television services, what MrBeast does is actually much more different. Taking that big risk, because whatever you want is actually behind your fears, and the bigger your risk, the bigger the reward, which is actually giving him those big rewards you're actually seeing him get. Big rewards in views, big rewards in popularity, big rewards in recognition, big rewards in awards, a lot of things like that. So the bigger your risk, the more your reward. So pay attention to that. Number 5, it's your business. When you actually have a business, he said that thing is your business. Don't be ignorant about anything. Know something about everything. That's why whenever he's going somewhere, especially from state to state, he actually prefers to drive so that he can actually check out on the festivals in Walmart across the country. He knows, he always pays keen attention to his chocolate, the boxing, the branding, the packaging, and he's always keen on everything that is his business, not just festivals. Everything is also involved in view stats, and also the channel itself, not just the major channels, MrBeast Gaming, all the other sub channels underneath it. Is well aware of everything he's involved in, so that nobody will just like manipulate him in any way. He actually knows what to focus on exactly. Number 6, become so good people can't reject your offer. For someone like MrBeast, he once gave an illustration one time whereby a billionaire wanted him to come to his kid's party, and he was like, how much will he charge? And he was like, he will charge 500,000. He thinking that he would just chase the billionaire away, but the billionaire was like, no problem, and he paid it. If Mr. Beast says he wants to buy something now, or he wants to shoot a video somewhere, if you look at the same video, the video is shot in Mexico, the video is shot at the pyramids in Egypt. Look at those videos very well. Fine, those videos, they won't allow a normal celebrity to go into this place, but because of how good he is, it's actually giving that kind of permission, that kind of permit to go into certain places and make those videos for not just you, but for everyone to actually see as well, which is a very, very great thing if you ask me. And then the last one, he says there's a really big cost to being different. It's really difficult, but you just have to do it. If you want to stand out, he always say this is very way to make content. You have to look for the blue, they call it the purple cow. Because if you are going home, take for example, you are going home and you see cows, you might get to remember the cows, but imagine of all those cows, there's a purple one there. You would remember that one for a very, very long time to come. So it's about being different, doing something others won't, doing something that will give you an upper edge above everybody, do something that will make you 1% better every day, so that by the end of 100 days you'll be 100% better, and by the end of 1000 days you'll be 1000% better than every single person there. What are the most valuable lessons you've also learned from Mr. Beast? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll catch you in the very next one.